So do statin drugs cause brain conditions? Did you know that 46,000 people died from Alzheimer's from 1979 to 1987? But now, currently, as I'm speaking to you, literally right now, 6.5 million Americans have Alzheimer's disease. That's a big jump. Huge. So what's changed? Well, in 1987, the medical monopoly released a new drug called statins, and they've been prescribing them ever since. Why would people even care about cholesterol? Well, in the 1950s, this gentleman by the name of Ansel Keys, which is kind of like the Dr. Fauci of his time, he brokered a deal between the American Medical Association and Procter & Gamble. Because Procter & Gamble had a new product that they wanted to sell. It was called Crisco. And in order for this deal, in order for this campaign to work, they had to brainwash the public with marketing that told you that animal fats cause heart disease. And that's why this huge campaign came out. No fat this, low fat that. Don't use butter, use margarine, right? In that narrative was bring your cholesterol down. So by the time 1987 came around and they had the statin drug ready, we were already brainwashed about it. It was like, yay, now we have a magic pill that brings this dreaded monster, cholesterol, down. It's important to understand that cholesterol is a very important nutrient for soft tissue. Now, if you watch my live streams, you watch my videos, you hear me say it all the time. Soft tissue, soft tissue, soft tissue, soft tissue. We are made up of so much soft tissue. Our muscles, our ligaments, our tendons, our fascia, our glands, our organs, and the big one, your brain. So you need cholesterol and fat, along with the other cofactors and nutrients, to nourish and grow and keep this soft tissue healthy. So when you take cholesterol levels and you take fat levels and you bring them down, your brain can shrink. So there's two types of cholesterol, and I'm not talking about LDL or HDL. Those are fancy names they created to talk about the size of the cholesterol. The two real types of cholesterol is the type your body makes and the type you eat. This is significant. So if you have high cholesterol, you need to know, is it because I'm eating cholesterol? Or is it because my body is producing too much cholesterol? Your medical monopoly doctor doesn't know because they don't know anything about nutrition. They don't understand your nutritional profile, nor are they going to ask you deep lifestyle questions to get to know you. We get a lot of vegans that come through the door and they're not feeling well. And their cholesterol is high and they're dumbfounded. They say, I don't eat cholesterol. How is my cholesterol high? Because your body is overcompensating. It does that. That's what the body does. It tries to help you out, keep you alive. So, understanding why your cholesterol is high is huge. But the medical monopoly, they don't know. They see high, they prescribe. They see high, they prescribe. They see high, they prescribe. As I said, cholesterol is an important nutrient for soft tissue. So we're not just talking about your brain here. If your cholesterol is low, you're probably going to end up with some sort of muscle issue. This could be fibromyalgia. This could be chronic cramping, things like this. You know the deal. You've heard people talking about they've been on statin for 2 years and now they have muscle cramps or now they have this or that. You can just look at the comments on my social media. You'll see all the testimonials that you need to see. So it's not just the brain. It's the soft tissue all across your body. You know, the truth is hard to hear. And I come out here as a truth teller. I give you the harsh reality, and it becomes polarized. Thousands of people agree with me. Thousands of people call me a quack. Right? So I want to make note that I'm not saying that if you're on statin drugs, you're going to get a brain condition like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. That's not what I'm intending to say. Not everyone that takes statins is going to get a brain condition. I've seen cases where someone's been on statins for 30 years, and they're fine. They feel great. Why? The reason is, it depends on where your nutritional profile is at that moment. If you go on statin drugs and your nutritional profile is in the gutter already, specifically soft tissue nutrients, then you're in trouble. If your nutrition is okay in the soft tissue category, then you might be good for 30 years. It just depends on the person and where they're at that time. But really, the moral of the story is the medical monopoly doctors don't know enough about your body to prescribe you anything, to tell you to do anything. Not really. They're just giving you something that generates money for their elite monopoly. Lastly, people are too concerned with the number of their cholesterol on their labs. We have people that heal their bodies and they have a 300 score. Now, most medical monopoly doctors would lose their mind if you had 300. Oh, you have to be on statins. You could stroke out at any time. You could have a heart attack at any time. We see people healing at 300. Like I said, it depends. Is your body producing it or are you eating it? It's two separate categories. I, as a head-to-toe holistic doctor, do not believe that your cholesterol markers are a good sign for cardiovascular disease. You're much better off looking at your CRP, which is C-reactive protein, and getting a calcium scoring test. I'm not a fan of radiation, but I do feel everyone should get this around the age of 40. They can see if your arteries are clogged. So, this makes more sense from my perspective, because cholesterol is not an enemy. It's not. It's actually your friend. Cholesterol is alkaline. It puts out inflammation. It helps your hormones. It nourishes all your soft tissue, including that computer you call the brain. So I would look at your CRP, your calcium scoring test, and you could even look at homocysteine as well, as way better indicators of the health of your cardiovascular system. The overall message is this: Cholesterol is not your enemy. It is your friend. And when I put these statements out there on social, I get attacked because people like to take things out of context, which I understand. We're in this society of everything's micro this, short this, you know. But when the medical monopoly doctors come and attack me and they say I'm a fake doctor or a quack or I'm unqualified, well, I would just say kindly and calmly, bring your testimonials to the table and I'll bring mine. Be sure to subscribe, share this video with anyone that needs to see it, and I'll talk to you soon.
Be sure to read or listen to the book Peace Over Pain by Dr. Kevin Reese. It's available on Amazon or Audible. Also, if you'd like to ask a question, tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Dr. Reese Live.